Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to dominate low elo with Rammus Jungle. Even after the celerity nerfs, Rammus Ignite Jungle is still very strong. We have Aftershock, Turret Demolish, Conditioning with Unflinching, with Nimbus Cloak, and Celerity. I highly recommend Rammus against AD heavy teams. Their team has a good amount of AD. 𝐒𝐿𝐾𝐒 does do AP damage. One of the biggest reasons I picked Rammus is he's such a hard counter to Rengar in the mid game. Yes, Rammus does tend to struggle in 1v1s against any kind of strong 1v1 champion in his first clear, but once you have Bomby Cinder, once you have Bramble Vest, it should be a stomp. Against their comp, I might actually just rush, I might go for Bomby straight into Bramble Vest. That way I can go toe-to-toe with Rengar. With my Ignite, I'll definitely come close. Hopefully Ezreal leashes. Looks like he might. So the main thing you need to know about Rammus is you're typically going to 5 camp clear on him. I worded my opposite side to make sure they weren't going to invade it, so that I know that he's not on it right now. And he's most likely not going to cheese it too soon either. Pretty solid leash. Not taking too much damage. I'm going to get my Q level 2. You normally want to skip Gromp on Rammus. You take too much damage from it. It's way too strong because it does magic damage. It's the only monster camp that does. So you may be wondering why I have Q. It's to get to my camps faster. And if you can't fight the enemy jungler on your next buff, then you're going to have to temporarily skip it. And I'll show you guys what that looks like. So there's my ward. It'll be expiring here shortly. I still have vision though, while I take the Raptor camps. So the problem is if I start my red buff, Rengar is going to get here too fast. So instead, after Raptors, what I'm going to do is go straight to my golems and get level 3, and then if Rengar shows up and if he gets on, I can beat him anyways. Plus this way I can get level 3 and fight my red buff. Rammus does well against things like Gromp, blue buff, or red buff solo whenever you have your taunt. If you don't have your taunt yet, you can actually really struggle to solo them down. Use my EW, get it on cooldown, and then I'm going to go over to my red buff. He's likely waiting on it or he's already started it. Either way I can solo him. I have full HP here. I'm gonna use this. Alright, look, he's not on it. We're gonna pull it into the bush. Should be able to solo him since we're at full HP. We're gonna use our EW. If you came in at this exact moment while this was all on cooldown, then yeah, it would be bad. But if he were to 3 camp invade on me, he would have been here by now. So I'm not. The odds of him coming at this point are very slim. I'm gonna go ahead and go top lane after this. We have our Ignite, our Q. I'm hoping he's not warding Tribush. Yeah, it looks like he probably didn't. I think he just warded that bush over there. Oh, he's fucked. Auto attack. I'm gonna E him. Got him. I still have my Ignite as well. Good stuff. I'm gonna help him thin out the wave a little bit. I don't think Mord's actually used his teleport yet, so I'm gonna chill. I think Mord's gonna TP back to wave. Because he only has Doran Shield, so he actually hasn't used it yet. Where is he going to use it on? Is he actually not going to TP? That's incredible. Mord actually didn't use TP. You're first back on Rammus, so you're going to want Bomby Cinder. Bomby's is really good. It's only 900 gold. And it speeds up your clears. It makes your ganks better. It makes your 1v1s better. It's a good way for Mord, man. He's actually walking back to lane. Darius has a really nice freeze going here. He's going to have a level advantage and a gold advantage as well. Nice. I'm gonna auto attack EW. Yeah, 𝐒𝐿𝐾's not very good in lane phase. For those of you wondering why I don't see him much, his late game skill is really hard, but he's just super useless in his early levels. His damage is pretty low. He's normally forced to go for fleet footwork just to survive lane phase. You'll normally see it more mid lane than bot lane. The only people who really played our 𝐒𝐿𝐾 1 tricks in there. Rare and far between. Oh, there's Rengar. He can't fight us. He hasn't even backed yet. We'll clear back up towards top side. In general, you're going to be ganking the same lanes over and over on Rammus. Once you put them behind, they'll play more and more desperate, like you see Mordekaiser here. I'm going to go rush straight for it. Ooh, actually. This Irelia is playing really far up. This isn't warded. I'm gonna chill here. This actually isn't warded. I can go for this. Nice. Auto attack EW. I wasn't gonna ignite. Oh, she actually didn't have passive. Good thing Anivia had her ignites. I thought her passive was up. I didn't realize she'd burned it somewhere. Gotta make sure I get this cannon. Bop. Dump this into the turrets. Use my demolish while I'm here to get some extra gold. Missed that one. That's alright. We're gonna reset the wave here. We crashed our massive mini wave into the turret. It's gonna do Anivia a big favor. And I'll help myself to a bit of gold as well. Rammus, if you are fed, as you can see, if you get off 2 successful ganks, you can hit level 6 fairly fast. I hit it before the 7-minute mark. I hit it pretty much right on the dot, 6 minutes. If you're behind, you should be hitting it no later than kind of 7-minute 30. So if you have 1 death, you'll be hitting around 7-minute 30 to 8-minute. We'll gank top again. Maybe hard because of the Mord ult. That's my only worry. So yeah, we may actually not. We might just go bot lane from here on out. Ganking things like Aloy, Darius, Mordekaiser, Garen can be hard for Rammus since Rammus is melee. And those bruiser hyper carries that can do 1v2s do well against melee champions since that's all of their abilities. You normally beat those champs by kiting them out. I'm going to go ahead and get red smite. On this build, you don't really need... Ooh, shit. I accidentally sold it. On this build, you don't really need blue smite since we have Nimbus Cloak. I'd prefer the red smite. It keeps you alive. You do more damage with it. I don't think we've even used our ignite yet. Let's go teach Rengar a lesson. He's going to get really low doing that dragon. I'm surprised he went for it because we have full vision of it. The greed of low elo, my friends. Oh, yeah. Red smite him. He's dead. I got his red buff out of that. We'll go bot lane. Turn on my ults. Taunt him. Your taunt has more range than your auto attack, so you're normally going to hold on to it for a bit. Alright, and we're clean. We got out with the crime. Rengar's not level 6, so I'm not too worried about him coming down here. I'm going to get my demolish off. He's going to have to farm at least 1 camp, and even then I'm on a potion and red buff, so I should be able to heal up a bit. Yeah, we'll get 1 more plate. And then we'll be able to hyper carry. For those of you who didn't know, Rammus is an assassin tank hybrid where he can one-shot people when he's ahead, and at the same time he is very tanky. The main times you don't want to pick Rammus is against AP junglers, things like Elise, Evelyn, Nidalee, Karthus. They'll beat you in 1v1s, abuse you, and since Rammus's best power spikes is HP and armor, you'll have trouble finding a spot in the game. Now, if you can take it late game and have B full build, they're not an issue, but the early mid game will be really rough into AP matchups. So if you are going to pick Rammus, make sure you know what jungler you're playing against. Make sure it's an AD jungler or a tank jungler, preferably an AD jungler though. You guys will see what that looks like here in a minute. They're shoving up. This is going to be a free gank for us. We have our red smite on the ready. We have this plant. I don't think we need to wait for Yuumi. Okay, we'll wait for Yuumi. Come on, Yuumi, get on me. Alright, she's not paying attention. She's really not paying attention. Oh well. Corki's package ran out. Cut him off of his dash. Rammus's Q is like a mobile Alistar Q. It cuts people out of their dash, so whether it's a Kha'Zix or Tristana dash or Corki dash. I have my R on. I'm gonna red smite Braum. I don't know what Yumi's doing. Got the Rengar. Yumi's dead. It's okay. I think Corki's gonna come back. You may go mid lane and get a free kill. Gonna get a deep pink. Rengar's dead. We can take a camp or 2. While our Q's on cooldown, we'll take this and then we'll kill Irelia. Once you have full Cinderhulk or an armor item, you'll find your dives are disgusting. You're gonna max your E second and your Q first. You normally Q max first because Q max damage is insane. Oh my god. And Q mobility is insane as well. I knocked her out of her dash. Got her flash. Let's go. Help her shove this in and I'll get my demolish off. When you are running demolish, it's very important that after ganks, You don't have to steal the minions, but just try to help push the wave so you can use your demolish. Bust up the turret super fast. I'm gonna go look for the Rengar. I think he's on his blue buff. His red side jungle's already down. He's been spawned in for a bit. Wow, where is it? What the hell? I thought I saw it was up. That is strange. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna red smite him. Burn him, boys. Dude, have I even used my ignite yet this game? I guess I haven't needed it. The ignite's normally really helpful, but I'm so fed that I don't even really need it. That's a shame. It is truly strong on Rammus. If you are going to go ignite, make sure you have Nimbus Cloak though. Without the Nimbus Cloak, you're not going to be getting much value. Because the Nimbus Cloak speeds you up when you use it, which is super nice. It's like having a free ghost. And obviously the damage as well. My ulti's ready. I have Bramble Vest and Ignite. She's dead. She's ignited. She's toasted and roasted. Got her. Just trying to keep through the minions to heal back up. I want to use my demolish on this turret. I will have this plates. He actually can't solo me. This is kind of funny. Like, he literally can't solo me. That's why he's running away. He knows he can't. He did no damage. He's so dead. That's the power of having armor, dude. Armor and HP. And I'm obviously levels up on him. This is the funny thing about Rammus. He's one of the best low elo carries as a tank jungler. Since he does have that all-in potential. Even if you're fed on Nunu, it's not really easy to one-shot people or solo them like this. But Rammus can actually do it. I've hit in accounts into Diamond solo queue with around 80% win rates on him. I will say, with as much testing I've done on Rammus, once you start playing against D2s and up, he becomes a lot worse. With how strong he is in the meta, there's a lot of meta champions that give him issues. There's a lot of strong AP junglers right now that are problematic for him. I don't think I need tenacity. I think I'll just go... You know, I guess I could go Swifties, or I could go these. I'll just go Tabbies. You know I'm going to go Tabbies or Merc Treads. I'm not a huge fan of Swifties. And now I'm going to go for Wit's End. If you're really fed, and you know there's no one on their team that can really kill you in a team fight, like if they don't have true damage, such as Vayne, then you can get away with going Wit's End for heaps and heaps of damage. There's Rengar. I'll ping that out. I don't know where he thinks he's going. I don't know where he thinks. He might be in this bush, or he might be going to his raptors. Am I on a ward? There he is. We got him, boys. Red smite, taunts. He's gone. I'm gonna have to get away, guys. You know why? 𝐒𝐿𝐄 does magic damage. I'm so fucked. Oh, baby, come on. Oh, dude, he had his package. No way. I didn't even realize he had package. If you guys are wondering what this is, I have Monster Hunter debuff on. You get less golden experience from lane minions because I've been apparently taxing too much. I have a ton of CS too and a ton of kills, so it's actually kind of crazy this is even on. I think it's because it's related to how much CS other people have, and as a whole, my team has fairly low CS. So do the enemies. Because I have heaps and heaps of kills and I have high CS score overall. Forcing him to play bot lane. If 𝐒𝐿𝐄 didn't have that package, I would have gotten away. I'm pretty fast with my celerity. I need to try to get this Monster Hunter debuff off. That way I can get proper XP out of the minions. Even if I'm not killing them right now, I get reduced experience, which is kind of ridiculous. Alright, it's gone now. I'll hit this camp and then I'll go for Herald so we can start wrapping this game up. Nice, you got Irelia. Very cool. What else do we want to buy? We'll go Wit's End. It's very standard for this setup. And then we'll go for Probably adaptive helm because of the Mordekaiser and the Corki. For those of you who didn't know, Corki's passive turns his auto attacks into doing 80% magic damage, and all of Corki's spells do magic damage as well. So I think we'll get high value out of adaptive helm, plus the Mordekaiser passive. We already have the Thornmail's enough for the Rengar and Irelia since they are auto attack based. If you're ever playing against a Twitch AD carry, if the enemy jungler is also an AD champion like Lee Sin, Rengar, or 𝐒𝐿𝐼𝐀𝐋, Rammus is a really good pick. AD carries that are hyper, like where 80 carries where 95% of their damage comes from their auto attacks in the mid and late game. Rammus hard counters. Twitch is a really easy one because Twitch doesn't have a dash. He's very slow, and you can pretty much one-shot him just by pressing W. Like even if you don't auto him, he'll die really fast if you auto him. But even if you don't, he kills himself on you due to the Thornmail and your W. I'll chill here for a sec. I want Irelia to show up. Once you are ahead, you need to try to get a forward position. Irelia is missing. They're 2 bot. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Adjust the mic real quick. Alright, there we go. It's a bit better. Looks like they're not really coming. I'm gonna lay it. If they're all gonna go bot lane, they're gonna regret it. Red Smiter taunt her, I have my ult on. I'm gonna run into her. I'm not even gonna use my ignite on her, dude. She's not worth it. My ignite's not gonna get used this game. Still have his speed up though. Alright, let's go get Mordekaiser. He's actually trying to solo Anivia. What a goofball. Bit of a chaos on my part. That's alright. Don't worry. Rammus is a tank assassin like we discussed. Giving him gold's actually really good. You're gonna ignite him and red smite him. Got him. I'm gonna leave that, go for the golems. I love the mobility. This is also a go for 𝐒𝐿𝐼𝐀𝐋. Mobility is super good. For those of you who didn't know, Rammus Yuumi is actually a bit of a funnel strat in the mid late game. When Yumi's on Rammus, the speed up she provides him is insane. Rammus's biggest weakness is getting kited out. So if they have a lot of AoE CC like Maokai Qs or Scion, big AoE CC cripples Rammus, and they don't have much of that at all. All they have is basically his Brahmar, and then the rest of them is no CC. Yumi's speed up helps to negate that. She's not gonna be able to get away. She slowed me. She doesn't have flash though. Taunt, W. I didn't know where Rengar was. I don't want to fight all 3 at once. I'm getting low on HP. Oh, there he is. Yeah, wow, he's so fucked. There he goes. There's a kitty on the loose. There he is. I see him. Dude, that's hilarious. Let's get Dragon. Dragon is 2 free. And that's it, guys. If you enjoyed this Rammus commentary guide on how to dominate low elo with him, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Go to the start of the video for the full setup.